to all our learners. Welcome to CEC lecture. Dear learners, the topic that we shall deliberate today is indeed a very significant one. That is, we will be understanding India-Bangladesh relations. We all know that diplomatic ties between two nations are indeed of great significance, not only for understanding the historical perspectives, but also to understand where are the bilateral relations taking the two nations forward from the diplomatic global avenues. Now, we all know that it is very important for countries to have safe borders. It is very essential for countries to develop friendly relations with the neighbors. India has always believed in a friendly policy towards its neighbors. Now, when we try to understand India Bangladesh relations, at the outset, dear learners, we have to understand that relations between two countries today are multifaceted. They are prevalent because of pluralism, because of democratic apparatus in both the countries. And most important, how the multifaceted relations they spread across socio, cultural, historical, economic and other avenues of development. Now this is very essential that multifaceted diplomatic relations, and they lay the foundation for cohesive bilateral relations. This is why when we look at the historical ties also, when we try to understand India-Bangladesh relations, the name of Rabindranath Tagore, Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay are names that are revered both here in India as well as in Bangladesh. There is a huge fan following for Rabindra Sangeet, for the work of Sarat Chandra Chattopadhyay, both in India as well as in Bangladesh. Now these ties are very important because these ties signify the commitments, the ideas that bind people together. This signifies the need to have a collective mindset for appreciation of arts, literature and culture also. So these respect for common set of ideas indeed lays the foundation for more affinity, more bonding and togetherness. Now this forms the cement for other diplomatic relations to be strengthened. We all know that when we talk about the year 1971, India was at foremost in the formation as well as in terms of support to Bangladesh in the after formative years. We all know the great support India tendered in the liberation war. And since then, the relations between two countries, India and Bangladesh, have been friendly. And what is essential to be seen that how starting from 1971, where India was one of the first countries to recognize Bangladesh, to the larger other ambit, that is when we see how in diplomatic defense exercises like for navy, for army, we find Bangladesh as an important participating partner. Now this also shows that via cooperation in defense mechanisms, various naval and army exercises, the level of trust that Bangladesh imparts to India and vice versa. And most important, it is important to factor in here that how today Bangladesh is one of the important trading partners for India in South Asia, and at the same time how Bangladesh also imports power from India. So we see that how with strong historical roots, cultural affinity, appreciation of common ideas, to the idea of extending cooperation to various new avenues from defense to economics, the relationship between two nations have been indeed cemented on a very firm and mature basis. Whenever we are trying to understand diplomatic relations, let's take an insight into some of the contemporary developments. In the year 2019, the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina visited India. It is very essential to understand the kinds of agreements that were agreed upon in order to understand how multifaceted, how relations between India and Bangladesh have now been spread across various sectors. To take some examples, how Bangladesh came forward in getting development of more ports, buses, connectivity, how Bangladesh and India agreed to work on mechanisms to establish skill development centers, thereby ushering in new avenues for youth, education, employment, and how the two countries, which also share a great amount of border and rivers and other water, have been working on mechanisms of river sharing agreements since a long time. And over a period of time, these agreements, the support to these agreements have been indeed increasing. So this shows us that how when we try to understand India's relationship with its neighbors, Bangladesh presents an important case study also as to how the two countries have taken their ties towards a new in horizons. Now, when we see, I want a comparative contrast, no doubt in terms of size and geography, India occupies has a colossal place in the South Asian vicinity. Nonetheless, when it comes to Bangladesh, the issues of size, geography, population does not cater that much because the two nations have worked meticulously to expand their ties in the realm of education, defense cooperation, working out avenues of connectivity, working out avenues of port development to cater to the northeastern region. So, all this shows us that gradually the relations between two countries have indeed been cemented. When we take into account Bangladesh also, we also have to take into account that how the country has moved from a least developing country to a country towards a development trajectory. And this is very essential for India in order to increase its engagement on development parameter, in order to add more to its relations with Bangladesh on the economic parameters. Now let's have a look at some research inputs. We take references from Manohar Parrikar Institute of Defense Studies, wherein a very interesting study points out that how today ties between India and Bangladesh, they have moved from the realm of just security to cooperation. And this is very essential when we look at how India and Bangladesh share common borders and rivers, when we look at specifically from the northeast perspective. Another very important study, once again, that we pick up from the Manohar Parrikar Institute of Defense Studies, that is how it is very essential for the two countries to address an important issue, that is of illegal migration. And this will be beneficial for both the countries that are right now facing common challenges in the era of globalization, wherein we are seeing that today the idea of security has been redefined, wherein threats cuts across all borders. So when we look at the issue of terrorism, both the countries, India and Bangladesh, have pledged time and again for their support for peace and for security of borders of each other and for global community also. Similarly, when we are looking at that how the two countries need to engage on dispassionate terms in order to figure out the flaws, the issues of migration and illegal migration that is there causing law and order disturbances. Now, when we try to have a look from the contemporary scenario, we all know that the world battled the coronavirus pandemic. And also within the South Asian vicinity, there have been ups and downs, which are part and parcel of any geopolitical issue. But when we look at India and Bangladesh, pointing out to some reference that we pick up from the research done at Observer Research Foundation and we presented to you in the lecture, that how for management of the pandemic, how for working out new avenues of connectivity, there have been voices in the academia, in the civil society, in the media, which call for putting India and Bangladesh ties on a very affirmative, strong note. Similarly, when we are trying to understand India-Bangladesh ties, it is very essential that today when you look at the challenges of the global world, namely climate change, wherein ecological issues are confronting every nation, global warming, countries are looking for cooperative mechanisms. When we are seeing that how globalization 4.0, industry 4.0, the age of disruption is indeed presenting new challenges for economic models, for industrial inputs in any country. In this regard, it is very essential for India as well as for Bangladesh to have more cooperative mechanisms to counter and cater in order to translate the challenges into solutions. Then a very important aspect is that of maritime security. We all know that how alongside sharing the borders, India and Bangladesh also share river waters and other water body agreements. In this case, today when we look at how today security is being redefined, today in this redefinition of security, it is essential on part of India and Bangladesh to work out new cooperative mechanisms for maritime security. And this is also essential when we look at the other geostrategic development. Another important perspective that we must take into account while we are discussing India Bangladesh ties is that how today, when Bangladesh is celebrating the birth centenary of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the ideas that Sheikh Mujibur Rahman stood forward, those ideas are very much nurtured and celebrated by the present Indian milieu also. So therefore, it is essential that the two countries must strengthen their ties. The two countries must work out mechanisms to in order to broaden their engagement to tackle common challenges, namely the challenge of globalization, the challenge coming from reversal of globalization, the challenges of climate change, ecological destruction, ozone depletion, and talent challenges like pandemics. And most important, how it is essential to usher in peace and more stability in the region via more cooperation through ensuring development mechanisms, economic cooperation. So, therefore, India and Bangladesh present a unique case of bilateral engagement, of diplomatic avenues where the two countries are having multifaceted levels of cooperation, and this multifaceted levels of cooperation have been nurtured through history, through support from the right from the years of formation, and most important, how the two countries have worked out meticulously to take horizons of cooperation towards new heights. Now, when we look at India-Bangladesh relation, another important dynamic is that of how the two countries have managed in terms of disaster and other crises, from flood management to the present pandemic. So it is essential to see that how through various diplomatic avenues, both the countries have straitjacketed their ties. Another important dimension when we understand India Bangladesh ties is that of how the development assistance from India to Bangladesh has been increasing manifold. And this insight is essential to understand that how today both the countries have indeed cemented and strengthened their relations, because when we try to understand the dynamics of the changing world, cooperation in avenues of disaster and other crises, reaching out to each other via development assistance plan is very peculiar in order to add more meaning to relations between any two countries. So similarly, India-Bangladesh ties, which have increased manifold over the year, has been witnessing new dynamics. What we saw in 2019 with Sheikh Hasina ji's visit to India, to seeing that how in terms of ensuring new ports development, supplying gas to Tripura, using the ports for development of Northeast, working out mechanisms of cooperation in education and skill development, all these factors present the idea of dynamics of diplomacy where the focus is not just on the hard power. Alongside maritime, army, navy cooperation, there are mechanisms that are at play in order to straitjacket the terms towards new heights, and therefore the idea of soft power is at play, where human resources, education, culture, affinities of literature, arts, amongst others, bind the people and thereby also having an positive impact on government to government contact. So this is very essential to understand that today India Bangladesh ties are indeed multifaceted, and these multifaceted ties are spreading across various realms and industry sectors. So dear learners, we hope in the lecture India Bangladesh ties you gain some significant insights and inputs into the diplomatic relations between India and Bangladesh, which have indeed increased manifold since 1971. And today when we look at 2020, from defense to education to other areas of cooperation, the ties between two countries are indeed strong. So dear learners, the topic India-Bangladesh relation that we presented to you, we hope you gained some significant insights. Thank you very much for being with us for the lecture India-Bangladesh ties.